War Room Nation, what's going on? This is War Room Jimmy of War Room Sports as always. I got my brother in the house with me today to make this quick video. What's good, Dev?
I work.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We want to just come to you and ask a question because in the news, it's being reported by multiple sources that the Lakers aren't signing anybody past next season with hopes of landing LeBron James or Carmelo Anthony or possibly both. Now, we all know how the Lakers don't like to rebuild. They like to retool. And, we know what happened with the Dwight Howard situation. But we were talking about this whole move of the Lakers trying to get both superstars or one or the other superstar. A lot of sources are saying they may have to part ways with Kobe Bryant. Now, we know Kobe Bryant's on the books right now for a lot of money. But possibly next year, parting ways with Kobe to sign both. So the question I have for you, Dev, is we know what Kobe Bryant has meant to the Lakers organization. And with that being said, would you part ways with Kobe Bryant for the chance to bring in Melo and LeBron?
Man. All right, look. I'm going to skate around the question just for like a couple seconds because this is what we've been talking about on our podcast, for the past couple of weeks. For everybody who was saying the Lakers are done now, it doesn't mean that they're in a great position just because they're going after these guys. But what, we've been trying to explain to people is they only have one person under contract, following this upcoming season, and that's Steve Nash. So the Lakers are basically going to have like a $55 million blank check to play with once this great period of free agency begins. So getting LeBron and Carmelo Anthony, if they were able to swing that, you know me, man. I don't really believe in the whole loyalty thing in sports. If you're an organization that's expected to win, I think in a situation like this, even though Kobe has meant so much to that organization, I think if it came down to getting rid of Kobe to get these two guys, I think you have to do it because it doesn't seem like Kobe, and nor should he take a great pay cut to try to super team up with these guys. They're younger, so you're going to have to pay these guys the max. So that would mean an aging Kobe getting much, much less money. I'm talking like mid-level exception type money to bring these guys into his city and play with them. And I don't think he would do that. I don't think he should do that. So my question to you, though, Jimmy. So I'm saying basically my answer is to do that, yeah, I think you should. But my question to you is this. You would have to do something like that prior to getting these guys signed up. So that's the gamble that the Lakers would have to take in that situation. Like, do you, let Kobe know? Because he's not going to sit around, wait till you end up signing these guys, and then say, okay, peace, like, you're kicking me out of here. So you would have to let Kobe know, like, we're going in a different direction. And if you do that and you don't sign Carmelo and LeBron, I think Carmelo is more likely to jump to LA than LeBron. What do you do in that situation? Then you look like a scumbag to everybody. And
It's tough, and we know that risk equals reward. But in order for them to become competitive and compete for championships, like this is what the Lakers do. It's tough, man. It's very difficult. But at some point, you have to part ways, and it's going to be ugly because Kobe is still playing at a high level, and he was before he got injured. So that's another factor right there. How will he play coming back from this injury? Suppose he doesn't show flashes of greatness like he did this past season because Kobe was playing at a high level. Suppose his game. So no. I think that depends on it. Like we all assume because he's a fierce competitor, because he is Kobe Bryant, that he's going to come back and compete the same way. But that's a tough injury playing basketball.
You know what, Jim? The fact that sources close to the Lakers have put this out there already, even though they can't use the amnesty because they use it on Meta World Peace. Even though they're on the hook for $30 million for Kobe this coming year, I think they're going to want what you just said to happen. They're going to want Kobe to show decline because then they'll have more of a justification for telling him at the end of the season, like, we're going to move on in a different direction. Yeah. So I think they want him to come back and show decline, like you just said.
That would be an easy out. That would definitely be an easy out.
It helps.
And it's funny because I am a Lakers fan. I have to admit that. And I've been having this talk with people, in Laker Nation, and some people say, man, we can't get rid of Kobe because he's Kobe. Again, like I always say, I root for the name on the front of the jersey, not the back, and I appreciate what Kobe has done for the franchise, but listen, if you want to move forward and compete, you may have to make this tough decision.
Right.
So this is something that they may have to do. Now, last question, Dev, before we get out of here. If you are Kobe Bryant and you have a chance to play with these guys and take less money, do you think he would possibly do that? Because wouldn't that kind of diminish a championship even if he did win?
Yeah, I think Kobe is more from, we always talk about the behavioral patterns of generations, and we all, know that Kobe is kind of the bridge to the old generation and the new generation. So I think a lot of his values come a little bit more from the old generation. I don't think he would be interested in doing that, especially at the expense of his own paycheck.
Yeah, man, it would be crazy to watch Kobe play for somebody else, specifically in the Clippers uniform, yo.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the Clippers are successful, it just still doesn't seem real to me. Yeah. And a lot of people say, well, they've been okay the last couple of years, but they don't realize we grew up at a time when the Clippers had their own seat at the lottery. Like they had like a Clippers logo on the seat when they go for the lottery. So for us, it's a little funny, but I don't know if I want to see Kobe play somewhere else. But at the end of the day, tough decisions have to be made. It's still a business. This is a sports business, and if they have a chance to get both Melo and LeBron coming from a Lakers fan, you got to make that move, man. And it's not that I'm disloyal, but it is what it is, man. So,
I mean, my thing is if they're going to go for it, if they're going to try to do it, like I said, you can't tell him last minute. You're not going to be able to keep Kobe and his agent. You're not going to string him along. So you're going to have to tell him when the season's over that we're going in another direction. They would, be left with a big matzo ball if they end up doing that and they don't get either one of these guys. But you gotta take chances in this game. But
absolutely,
if they do that, Jim, they better start building Kobe's statue now because they're gonna have to. This is gonna be a part of their parting apology gifts. So
build the joint during the course of this season while he's rehabbing, but then it could be like a softer blow when you let him go.
Exactly.
This has been a few good minutes of war room. People out there, let us know what you think. If you were in a position, specifically Laker Nation, talk to me, man. Let me know what you would do if you have a chance to get both LeBron and Carmelo. Would you part ways with Kobe, or are you just like blindly loyal and you say, listen, I'm riding out with Kobe? Let me know what you think. And also, if Kobe had a chance to take a major pay cut and play with both Carmelo and LeBron, do you think he would do so, or would that diminish the championship? Just let us know what you think about these topics, because I think it's very interesting, and I mean, there really is no right answer right now. So anyway, this has been a few good minutes in the war room, and like we always say, don't accept mediocrity and be steadfast in the war against ignorance. We'll see you chumps on top.
Peace.
Kuwait is the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys diversified and educated.